This is Giants tartary on this one, don't it? Okay, this one's the one I want. God bless everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Giants tartary. I just wanted to say we got lucky and we got rewarded another morning in this realm here that we're sitting in. I thought I would, I'm almost to 1K. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to reach that goal to 1K so I get monetized before, the crap hits the fan around here. And I'm hoping that I can get some support from you guys tonight or this morning. And man, share me out, guys. Try to get me a subscriber. I dressed up today. Old puffin. I'm gonna drop some smoke for you guys. Old Puff's wanting to oh yeah. Fighting that 5G and coronavirus, boy. THC sure does do a good trick for you guys. Today I got monkey on my back, man. As you can see. Upperman, check it out. Upperman's here, man. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Thank you for all the comments, and we're almost at 1K. Upperman, man, ain't that awesome? I'm getting there. It's Jim. It cures. Yes, it does. Look, check it out. It's Dillinger. I got Upperman, I got Dillinger in the squad today. Look at this, man. I got my two lead supporters, man. Where's Human? Human should be coming up any time now. Upperman and Jim, grab each other, man. You guys are some really supportive people. You guys are both aware of what's going on in this world, which is complete foolery. This is some crap what they're doing, man. I took a walk with my kid and my woman last night, and we got probably about 5 blocks down the road. And I looked at my girlfriend. I said, man, is your head? She's like, I'm feeling funny. I'm getting dizzy. I tell you what, we turned around, we was heading back home, and before we even got back home, guys, man, I just felt dizzy. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's this 5G. They're throwing stuff on our, I think they're trying to manipulate us. It's all about, back in the day, they used to have these dog collars for these dogs, man. They'd put them around their necks. And then they would set their yard up, you know what I'm saying, with this like, what do they call that? An invisible fence. And there would be rods in the ground. But anytime that dog went past them rods, man, it was shocking. So, and it wouldn't stop until he got back to where he was supposed to be. So, maybe they're installing something like that in our heads. I mean, they got this aluminum and all that stuff in the chemtrails that's coming down. I mean, we're just full of metals, guys. Maybe they're going to hook a big magnet to us and just suck us all out of the house. Who knows, man? Who knows what's next? I am not even sure. It's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? But one thing's for sure is somebody can say that, nobody can say that Man, that's not possible. Because anything is possible in this world that I have seen, man. I have seen so many things in this world that I thought I would never seen already have happened. So, I don't question much anymore, guys. And, yeah, that sucks, guys. No work, no nothing. They keeping us inside, slaved, stuck, broke. They haven't issued us any checks. Every day we got a curfew at 5 o'clock. We're supposed to be indoors. We're not supposed to be running in the streets past 5. I kind of did my own little, I guess you can say, investigation last night. Because I told my girl, I said, past 5 o'clock, it's kind of strange, you know what I'm saying? They want us, is that when they're doing their testing outside? Because I think they're doing it on the homeless and these people that ain't got no place to go, and they're saying, well, guess what? They're not cooperating with they're not cooperating with them, you know what I'm saying? Because if they was being cooperative, they would still be in the house. But they're not. They're out and about doing what they want. They're breaking the curfew, so they're going to do their test on all these people that they feel are not part of the narrative, If they're against them, well, they're going to fight them and they're going to wage war, guys. Yeah, I'm here in Illinois, United States. Operman, so how's Canada? Are you guys closed down up there because of the coronavirus and what's going on up there, Operman? Man, give me a feed in, man. Let me know. And I need you guys to do me a favor, yo. I need you guys to get out, share me. Man, Jim, seems like you got the place that's you got the setup, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I want to go. I want to go out in the middle of nowhere, out in the sticks with my family, you know what I'm saying? And live off the country for a little while. Live off the nature. Get my roots back, you know what I'm saying? Because all of this land here, they're like, how can you survive without this? How can you survive without that? Look, when we was put here on this plane, I believe that the Lord had gave us every opportunity and everything that we needed to survive. We have everything we need. And they've been watching Hollywood, man. People need, they need this, they need that. Man, go eat a grub, guys. Go eat a worm. It sounds disgusting because that's what they brainwash you to think, that's gross. But in all characteristics, this is what they should be showing you in these government schools. Basic trains of survival, ways to live out in the woods and, do things like that. 3,000 fine if caught after dark. Damn! Where are you at, Jim? If you don't mind, man. I'm in Illinois in the United States, and our curfew's at 5. I haven't heard anything about no fines yet if you're caught past the curfew. But I went past the curfew last night. I went out past 5 o'clock to see what was going on, because I figured like something was like I just have a feeling, you know what I'm saying, that of course it's more than the coronavirus that's going on. And I figured that, you know what I'm saying, it was going to be something that was going to be in the air. So I saw a bunch of utility workers working on these poles outside, man, and they was going from one block to another block to another block. And this is right before the curfew started. And these trucks were white, pure white trucks. They didn't have Ameren. They didn't have Illinois Power. They didn't have no name on them whatsoever. They was pretty much just plain white trucks, man, putting stuff up there. It's probably the 5G. It's probably the 5G brain waves. They're trying to probably read our minds or control us. It's probably some kind of form of manipulation. That's for sure. They're trying to figure out what we're up to so they can be ahead of the situation, I think. Jim's from France.
That's awesome.
Wow, Jim. Now that, hey, see, look, I got somebody from Canada on there. I got somebody from France.
I think it'd be neat.
And Operman was born in Germany. Man, hey, I got some of the coolest subscribers. I ain't kidding, man. I got some of the coolest supporters, man. I got them from around the world. You know, here I am. I'm visiting you from the United States of America, which is really shitty. I wish I could come down there and check out France. I guarantee it's I'd rather be underneath the Queen's thumb than underneath of the scum's thumb, if that tells you something, man. Because I tell you what, we're all underneath the same thumb, no matter what, if you really look at it. Because every and each one of these people that are out there saying that they're president, king, queen, or anything like that, you know, they ain't nothing but puppets, guys. They ain't nothing but doing what they're being told to do. We was walking past the school here, and I was telling everybody for a few days now that I couldn't believe that they had a police officer posted out here in front of the playground. They was making sure that nobody was on the playground. You know, they didn't want to. I just didn't get it. But when we was walking past the playground yesterday, every single piece of playground is wrapped off like it's a crime scene. It's crazy as shit. Man, Jim, you know what? I'll check out every one of your videos. I tell you what, you support me, brother, I'll support you, man. And I'm all up into the mud flood, brother. I mean, as you've already seen on my videos, man. So definitely, I'd like to check out France's mud flood. Man, they kept a lot of their buildings and stuff like that, you know. And they've kept a lot of their structures, their ancient structures. In America, these guys destroyed them. Like during the what was that, the expeditions and stuff back in the 1800s that they had these expeditions and stuff back in the day, and they said that they, you know, the domed buildings like they are around the world, they got them in Italy, they got them in France, they got them in Russia, they got them in Germany, you know. They're all around the world. The same structure, the same everything. They're in Rome, they're in Spain, they're even in China. You know, you can find the same structures everywhere, you know, with the arches and everything. And it's crazy. Great gaining wisdom, man. Good morning. Good to see you in the house today. I'm really close to getting my goal of 1K, guys. If you guys could just do whatever you could, share me out, man. Try to get me out there, guys. I'm going to do the same to each and every one of you guys that's on here, man. They're pulling down old churches here too, Jim, man. I know they just got the Notre Dame Cathedral. That was crazy as hell when they burnt that sucker down, man. Mm-hmm. You could tell that it was a big freaking conspiracy, guys. Gaining wisdom, good morning. You guys all grab each other, man. You guys all grab each other's, you know, I'm not one of those people who's greedy and say, hey, man, I just need you to support me right now, man, and watch my videos and listen to what I say, because, you know, I'm not the only person with an opinion and an informative mind out here. There's a lot of other people out here that might be able to teach you a lesson that I just surpassed me, so I didn't catch the lesson. So I want you guys maybe, you know what I'm saying, because you know, if you leave your mind open, these programmed minds out here are so closed up, man. They believe what's in the textbooks and nothing else besides that. You know, I'm somebody that I don't believe the textbooks because it's only paper. I'm gonna go out there in the field. I'm gonna go out there in the nature, and I'm gonna go out there in this world, this flat world with this dome above us. Nikki, what's up? Good morning. I'm getting people in today. Actually, you know, this is kind of maybe this is whenever I need to start my live streams. I've been doing live streams for a little while now, and nobody really has hit my stream up besides, you know what I'm saying, my naturals like Human, Operman, Dillinger, you're always on, man. You know, and you know what? I love how every one of my supporters, they're so kind, they're so generous, and they're so positive, guys. I don't like no negative, man, because you know what? Negative grind brings a negative mind, guys. And we all need to stay positive, especially during this time right now, man. I believe love. I believe in loyalty, honesty. You know what I'm saying? Truth, man. We need to look at this world and say, hey, man, you know, we might be able to do something for it if we all stick together, guys. So we all need to stick together as a community, especially us who are awake and not programmed. We got a lot of these guys out here that are programmed, guys, and it's scary for them because they really don't get the point. So whatever the social media tells them, they take for heart, man. My dad, my father, God bless his soul, he's the greatest. He's one of the greatest men I know, man. He's down to earth. He was in the army, and he's a hardworking man. He worked his ass off to make sure that he provided for each and every one of us. I came from a family of 5, so there was 5 of us kids, you know. So my father did everything in his power to make sure that he put food on the table, clothes on our backs, and a roof over our head. You know, he was a good dad, but at the same time, he was stuck in the program, guys. So whenever I was awoken to the situation at hand, you know, and seeing that the world is flat, seeing that the social media that we are given and the news is all fake and everything, it's kind of scared to know that they was leading my family out there to do jobs that's not really, you know what I'm saying, necessary for sure. They're putting their lives out there. Nikki, I pray for your son. May the Lord bless him, man, and thank him for his service in our army. You know, I bless him. You know, and it's a wonderful thing, you know, for people to have this urge to go out and, you know what I'm saying, fight for something that they honestly believe in. But another thing is sad, that what they're believing in is completely fake. Like, I believe that this government that we're being misled by this government. I mean, they're controlling our food, they're controlling our water, they're controlling our electric, they're controlling they're controlling everything, guys. And I don't understand how we are allowing this to happen, because they couldn't do it if we didn't allow it, if that makes sense. But we're allowing it. He's in Hawaii. That's awesome. At least he's still in the U.S. He's still in, you know what I'm saying, which really doesn't matter, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry to say. But, you know, it's all corrupt. It's all fake. It's all foolery. They're all together. It's whenever they made that United Nations, that was telling the world that, guess what? there's one person controlling the whole thing, guys. Yeah, exactly. It's our consent. We do this. It's free will, guys. You know, we're allowing them to do this. So we can't say they're wrong. Because you know what? We're the people that's wrong. We're wrong for being misguided. We're wrong for allowing them to show us this misguidance. We're wrong for believing in this misguidance. That's where we're wrong, guys. We're wrong for being stupid. And why are we stupid? Well, they're putting fluoride in our water. They're putting stuff in our food. They're putting these chemtrails in our skies, which got aluminum and what's that? Borium or borax? Yeah, that borax or whatever it is. They're putting all this stuff in our food and our air and our water, and it's making us, you know what I'm saying, where we can't wake up. They're putting us in a stupor, guys. And for some reason, there's some of us that are smart enough, and I don't know how, maybe we are those that are old souls, you know, somebody that's been through this maze before, or this realm before, and we come back to explore it once more. But now we're catching on to the big misleading, you know, bullshit. Miseducation all day long, man. This government schooling is tearing our kids up, man. Just the fact that they're teaching them that the world's a globe. I mean, if you really honestly believe that we're freaking spinning thousands of miles around in the sky, you know what I'm saying? It's just beyond me. Because I tell you what, say you're going to Russia, okay, and you're in America, and you're flying to Russia. It takes you 3 hours, or, well, it's going to take longer than that. Say it takes about 8 hours, because they took the long way, you know, of course, because they had to go this way instead of going straight across and getting straight there. They had to make it look good. So if you watch the flight plans and stuff, you know, it don't make sense, guys. You know, they go this way to get to their destination. Or they can just go poof. But whenever it takes you the same time to get there as it do whenever you're flying back, say it takes me 8 hours to get there, guys, why does it take me the same amount of time to get back? 8 hours. It should take me more time or less time, regardless of which way I'm going towards the spin. Say the road's spinning, and I'm going the direction towards the spin. Well, I should get to Russia with no time, because guess what? The road's spinning right to me, man. So I can just get up in the air. Russia will be right here. Bam! I can just set myself down. I'm in Russia, man. Because the road spit to me. It brought me there. But yet, when I'm coming back from Russia, now I'm going against the rotation, right? Now I'm gotta go faster. It's gonna probably take longer because I'm going against the rotation. So, how, if I'm going against the rotation, does it take me the same amount of time to get there as it did get? I just don't understand it. That's my concept of, there is no way in hell that this is a ball, guys. We're living on a flat plane. Because, I mean, if we were spinning through the galaxy, you know, I just don't believe in aliens. I believe that the aliens are another race of another humanoid. Who knows? You know, I mean, we got so many races and so many things in this world. I mean, if you watch Lord of the Rings, I think a lot of our fairy tales are history well hidden into a fairy tale. Because all fairy tales start out with once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? Or in a land far, far away, like you said. Yeah, or
once there was a time.
Or what? Long, 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 long time ago. That's a big one. A long, long, long time ago, in a land way, way, way far away, there lived this what and lived that who. But guess what? They're out there, guys. And I believe that the aliens are more like demons, in effect. That's where I look at them, you know, because there's some crazy looking suckers, man. I mean, they're not. If you look at the depiction, if they're even true, if they're not made up from Hollywood, you know, made up in a basement somewhere, you know, out of a petri dish, who knows, you know what I'm saying? Because who really knows everything? I mean, because you got these scientists out here that's messing in God's realm. Okay, he's the creator, so he creates the earth. He created this flat plane with this dome above it to separate the waters above from the waters below. And these guys here are trying to create the same thing that he created. Well, that's not how you're going to figure it out, guys. And by lying to the masses and getting them to believe fake things ain't the way to do it as well. The only way that you're going to make it in this world is by telling the truth, being honest, and being a good teacher, man. That's what's really sad. There's a lot of good teachers out here in these government schools, man. And they're the programmed ones, guys, because they think that what they're doing is actually really helping the child. They don't know that they're teaching false, false lessons. They don't know that what they are giving these children knowledge about is a bunch of shit. Because I tell you what, I'm 40 years old. And I see my kids' textbooks when they bring them in. The story and the narrative is totally changed. They're like, hey, Dad, can you help me with that? I'm like, I have no idea what that is. I ain't never seen it before. And I graduated. And with honors. I got great grades. I did some college. I was somebody that went out there and tried to grab it. Grab the bull by the horns. I think that's what awoke me. I am awoken to the fact that, nothing that I was ever taught ever made sense. They was like, here, I need you to, it was pretty much just memorize this, memorize this, memorize this, memorize this. It wasn't teaching you a lesson. They was teaching you how to memorize this. That way you'll be able to put it on this test whenever here it comes. That's what really is crazy, man. Yeah, Jim, I'm 100% with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't call it the Arctic Circle. They used to call it, whenever I was growing up, the North Pole and the South Pole. You don't hear it now. They call it Antarctica. And now they call it the Antarctic Circle. Okay, the only reason...
Circle, why they call it the Arctic Circle.
Hey Cole, what do you mean? Where am I at now? I think I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm somebody who's wise. I own my own house. I own my own vehicle. Right now I'm doing an insurance claim because some panicking asshole was worried about this virus that's out here, smashed into my car and destroyed it. You know what, Lord? I'll do the same, man. Let's do that, man. Let's wake up. But everybody grab each other. But I do believe that the Arctic Circle is the Arctic Circle, man, guys, because it's all a fact, you know what I'm saying? And there's other continents, and there's other worlds, and there's other things out there besides this, guys. This is just part of it right here, man. But let's puff this, guys. Let's get it going. Come on, man. Hey, Cole, if you ain't got me, subscribe for me, brother. I'm on my trail to 1K, man. All right, let's see if Puff can do some puffing right now, man.
Ah, there she is.
Human! Oh, God bless you, human. I knew you'd show up this morning. I checked out your videos yesterday. Hey, thank you, Cole. I appreciate it. I knew you would. Yeah, I'm with you on that shit. I'm with you on that that COVID-19, whatever it is, man. Puff, puff, look at it. I love you, human. God bless you. Operman, I love you too. You know, you guys are some great supporters. Jim, I love you. I wish you guys the Lord protection. Cole, thank you, man, for taking care, man, and subscribing, giving me that one extra person, man, and coming onto my stream, listening to what I've got to say, man, because it ain't really shit. You know, what can I really say? I mean, I was brought up in a government school, so everything that I am learning now, man, I appreciate it, Cole, man. Yeah, now that you're subscribed, I'll go ahead and subscribe to you too, man. Because anybody who's subscribed to me, I subscribe to them. Because you know what? That's how you do. You show respect, loyalty, you know, unity, guys. Love, exactly. You know, it's about positive. You know, all this negativity in this world, such as this coronavirus and all this other shit that's coming out, you know, I don't believe it's the coronavirus. You know, I think that's just basic. That's just a way of scaring the public people so they're not seeing what's really going on. I posted a video last night because me and my girlfriend took a walk, man. We took a walk around the neighborhood. We got a curfew set at 5. So I was like, well, let's wait until about 6:37, way past 5. Maybe they'll start going with what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll get to see what's really up there in the sky and what's really going on. So that's what I did. So we took a walk, and we was probably about 4 or 5 blocks away. And I looked at my girlfriend, I said, do you feel that? And she's like, are you kidding me? She's like, yeah. She's like, man, I got this pain in my head, and it's right in my temples. And I'm like, exactly. It's like they're trying to get into our minds, and I ain't kidding. It was like on our way back, certain parts, like if I was getting, they got these like it was right before they put the curfew up in Illinois, guys. They had all these white trucks out, all these white trucks working on these power lines and the utility trucks, man, with the buckets. They was up here putting stuff on these power lines, and I tell you what, they look around, and they was going from one block to another. It wasn't just doing it, maybe hooking up the cable for somebody or, you know, maybe a power line. No, they was doing it to each and every block down the road. They was putting all of this shit in every freaking neighborhood.
They did it all day from early.
They did it all day. I mean, it was all freaking day. You could hear them up there putting shit on these boxes. And you know what? Yeah, it's mind control. They're tapping in, guys. They want to know what we're up to. They feel like there's too many people awake to their bullcrap. That's my belief. And now that we're catching on, and we're making a fuss, and they gave us this platform to do so. Thank you guys, man, for allowing us this platform to be able to get together with such great people such as Human, Dillinger, Opperman, Cole, each and every one of you guys. And don't forget, you know, don't forget, of course, you know, you can't forget Gaining Wisdom. I don't know if she's on here anymore, but Gaining Wisdom, man. Each and Nikki, I mean, I had quite a few of you guys on here, man. And you guys seem like you guys are the positive insight in this world that's going to keep the world into a positive drive, guys. Because if we really look at it, guys, it's all the madness, sadness, and all of this social bullshit that is really, literally, you know what I'm saying, taking our society and dropping it into the floor, man. And it's sad. It's totally sad, man. Because I tell you what, no traditions no more, guys. Man, stop telling you guys. You know, it's going to be a hard thing to do. Because I got one myself that still believes. But I'm saying, man, there's a lot of stuff that we are helping the government do to our children. To manipulate them, program them, brainwash them, hurt them, make them, you know what I'm saying? And then, after they program us to program them, whenever they learn the truth, we got to explain to them the truth and why we lied to them. It's bullshit, guys. I think it is, man. Gaining Wisdom, God bless you. May the Lord protect you. Stay safe. Stay home. Stay with your family. Keep in contact with your family. Make sure everyone's safe. Everyone's all right. God bless you. Absolutely, man. Because if we don't push ourselves to be positive people, guys, guess what? We're going to be just as bad as these controllers and these programmers, guys. Because they don't give a shit about nothing but themselves. They're selfish. They're one. It's a grand illusion. Yeah, exactly. You know what? And it's people like us, guys. It's people like us right here. Human, Opperman, you know, Cole. It's people like us gaining wisdom. It's people like us that are waking up this world and showing them that guess what? It's not real, guys. It's not. It's not what they... It's sad. It's sad that they're going to do this to us, guys. Put us through this, you know what I'm saying? They're hurting our children. They're hurting our... they're hurting everything, guys. If we took our... instead of going to work for these businesses and all of these industries and all of these corporations that are making billions upon billions of dollars while you're making pennies, if you stop going to work and putting all of your time into these government businesses and stuff, guys, I'm telling you, man, you would have so much time to invest, guys. You hear what I'm saying? In yourself, your family, your community, and everybody. And everybody else would be able to. Man, you guys would have so much more free time. That's why the past prior civilizations were building these wonderful, excellent buildings, guys. Because they was able to build these buildings for the sole fact that they had more time on their hands. They was able to create these structures and all of this other stuff because they had more time on their hands. They was able to create and do more things because they worked at as a community. I ain't a person who believes in race. I'm a person who believes in humanity. I believe in it all. Each and all of us should all. And it really pisses me off in life. This is one thing that I shouldn't get on for Giants Tartary, because I'm trying to reach 1K right now. And, it might be harmful for me to say this. But, in all reality, I think it's only right for me to say so. Because it's my perspective, it's my opinion, and I'm being honest with you guys. If I'm not being honest with you guys, then guess what? There's no reason for you guys to really listen to me. I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. One race, humanity, guys. I don't believe one person's better than the other. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. I tell you what. I don't care what color you are. Purple, green, black, orange, green, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I've had so many people in my life, you know what I'm saying, of different races, you know what I'm saying, regardless if they're African, regardless if they're Mexican, Puerto Rican. I've had friends of every race on this earth. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. You know it. I guarantee it. I guarantee we're just a petri dish too, guys. There's a little bit of everybody, all mixed up in one, guys. You don't know who you are. Our history's been erased after 200, 300 years. We don't go back any further. We don't know where we are from and where we came from. We're not pure. Not one person in this world can say, I'm pure this or I'm pure that, because we're all mixed up, guys. We're all mutts. 100% freaking mutts. 100%. Am I right? Huh? Your mom might be from France, but guess what? I got a real shocker for you today, guys. We're all the same, because guess what? We're all from the same land, guys. We're all from the same flat earth. Just because they call that Africa doesn't mean that they're Africans or they're... Oh, what? Are you kidding me? There's white people that live in Africa. There's black people that live in Africa. There's brown people that live in Africa. Just like there's black people who live in America. There's white people who live in America. There's all types of different races everywhere, guys. We're all mixed up. And I think that's probably one of the problems in our pool, guys, is we're so confused, man. You know what I'm saying? We got so many, because everybody, think about it, everybody has got their own beliefs, am I right? One person practices Buddha, one's got, what I'm saying, one believes in, what I'm saying, one's a Catholic, one's a Christian, one's a Jew, you know what I'm saying? And then you got your Protestants, you got your different, and then you got different people, so much as you got other individuals, such as, let's say, what would you say? You got your, you got your satanic people, you got your people that are, you got your Wicca, and then you got your people that I'm starting to, in a way, starting to believe in, if you think of the Christian and the pagan, they both have the N in the end, like pagan, Christian. But I believe that the pagan was followed before the Christian era was. So maybe we need to go back to our roots, guys. Just because one person says, oh man, we shouldn't believe in pagan ways and we need to follow this way, You know, I never said it. Never says in the Bible that pagan's bad. I never I never seen it in the Bible that pagan's bad, and I never seen anything that the pagan did was bad. You know, they're not out there killing people and everything. They just believe in nature, guys. And that's what we should believe in, our nature. We should get back to our roots, guys. You know, they call these the sole of our feet for a reason. And I believe my reason that they call these my soul, my feet, because that's what connects with our earth, guys. And then they give us these rubber soles on our shoes to walk outdoors in. It's a conductor, so we don't connect. Maybe we're not getting the resources and the proper nutrients that we properly deserve from the land that the Lord had gave us. Because whenever He put us here, He put us here. He would not have, look, whatever it is, I know that there's a higher power regardless. 100%. There has to be. We're two complex individuals, man. There's just some of these assholes out here who got their heads on backwards and think that they can control the masses because they think they're better than everybody. Well, guess what, guys? You can't, man. Because there's a lot of us that are up to your guys' tricks. We don't know who the hell you are. Well, you know, and we don't really give a shit. We just wish you'd stop, man. I wish you would just tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, the truth, man. Let them know, you know what I'm saying. Stop watching us. Stop listening to us. Think about it, guys. When the phones came out back in the days, you wasn't able to contact anybody or talk to anybody until the operator had put you through. So somebody's already there listening in on your conversation. Your conversation's already being recorded, being sent to who knows where because there's lines all over there. So they're already listening in. So they're listening in. They're learning people that way and how to program them and getting they're learning people. They're talking to their families. They're learning. You know, they're learning their emotions. They're learning their feelings. And they're learning what they like, what they don't like, and all this stuff, guys. And during this process, they're learning how to manipulate us. How to figure us out where they can make us into their slaves. And that's what we basically are, you know. If you don't go work an 8-hour slave wage, guys, you ain't gonna never have anything in life. You have to. It is conducted. It's so conducted it ain't even funny. You got this guy out there, you know, and guess what, guys? We're the instruments, man. Blow them horns, guys. Blow them flutes, man, because they're conducting a big freaking, I don't know what, you know what bothers me most about this whole scenario, babe, is the fact that I have no idea what their motive can be, man. What could be a motive of, you know what I'm saying, being so freaking power hungry, selfish, you just think you deserve everything, I guess, you know, you think you're higher than thou. You ain't God. Each one of us, man, if we put our heads together, we could feed one another, man. We don't need to feed, you know what I'm saying, all of these corrupt people, man, because we are stocking their shelves, man. That's what we're doing. Really, guys. You know, all that food ain't going on the shelves at the store. We're making things to warehouse for them. So whenever the shit breaks, they can survive. We're stockpiled. That's what I believe. Honest to God. These corporations and industries, they're stockpiling. While we're going to be the ones that's, it's like it goes though, you got the army ants out there, okay, guys? They go out in the field, they gather, they bring everything to the queen, okay? And she's steady popping out these large maggots, babies, and she's got different types of workers. She's got workers that work for her. She's got workers that work out there that's gatherers. I mean, each one of these workers it's a prime example. Each one of these workers had a job. And each one of them answered to that one ant. That one and the queen ant. That's it. They just answered that one ant. Just like the queen bee. Every bee goes out, collects pollen. They got different jobs. They do different things. They're not just going out, collecting pollen, making honey. They're actually part of this realm here. So, believe it or not, science can blow it out their ass. They're part of nature. They've got some kind of intelligence, or they wouldn't be able to fly. They wouldn't be able to land. They wouldn't be able to eat. They wouldn't be able to do anything or get the hell away from something that's swatting at them. That's instinct, guys. No, that's some, instinct is taught too as well. It's not something you're born with. You put somebody in a freaking shed. You put 3 different people in the shed, man, and you leave them there for years and years and years and years and years. Don't teach them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Don't let them see nothing. And let them out into the world, guys. Let's see where instinct gets them. We need to learn it. We need to learn basic techniques. We need to learn how to help one another. Instead of generating money, we need to generate love. We need to generate time with our people. We need to generate, if we all shared, man, every single night I cook for my family. I cook usually for my, don't I?
Yeah, but I try to.
No, I know you do. I didn't say you don't. My girl, she's a good cook. But I tell you what, I'm just a person. My mom was the cook in the house, and she loved to cook. And whenever I spent time with my mom. I went to the kitchen. I did some cooking and baking and stuff. So I learned the way around the kitchen. And so it's like I got my own way of my own taste buds. I don't know. And there's certain things that I don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't brush my teeth with regular toothpaste, it's got to be literally fluoride free or I won't touch it. People are like, oh, you're crazy. I don't care what you call me, you know what I'm saying? I want to be cautious. I want to be aware. I think I am aware about my surroundings. Maybe I'm not so programmed to the foolery, you know what I'm saying, that the veil that's been wiped around people's eyes and shit. Their motives, they're demons, and they're atheists, and they know God exists. They just hate him. Well, Jim, I think you're exactly right. And you know what? I think, Jim, these people that hate him are people who are so absorbed in their own little personal ball that they want to be him. And people are, You know for a fact, you've seen it in your life, my friends. People are so jealous out here. If one person in the family, okay, I'll tell you about jealousy. I grew up in a family of 5, man. If one of the kids got something, man, we all expected it. You know, man, it was expensive for mom and dad. They couldn't buy one because, man, if they bought something for one, they had to buy something for all. Does it make sense, guys? Because each one of us have a desire, guys. We was born with a desire to want and need things, you know. But we're going about that desire wrong. You know, we're using that desire in wrong ways. We can get our desires fed in a proper way, but we got so much negativity, so much stress, so much, man, you just be like, ooh, you're feeding on it, because it seems like no matter what, every single day that passes, there seems to be an issue inside of that day. You cannot go through one day without dealing with some kind of issue, some kind of problem, some kind of dilemma. Am I right? You could be home alone, and you could be like, well, I'm by myself. How do I have a problem? I never have a problem. Okay. Right. Whatever. Yes, even being by yourself, you'll have a problem. A problem of loneliness. You know, boredom. You can't share whenever somebody's not there, and you can't learn from anybody whenever you're by yourself. So, regardless, you're missing out on that. But in aspects by yourself, you know, say you getting ready to make a meal or something, you know what I'm saying? Say the meal didn't come out correctly, or guaranteed something in that day, you're gonna stub your toe on the coffee table, you know. Something's gonna be an issue that day. Their guarantee is gonna be one issue during your day that's gonna cause you some kind of problems, that's gonna make you be like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's right. Jennifer Page, that is awesome. Your last name spelled differently, but pagans are the sorcerers in the Bible, and the Bible is strongly against them. Jennifer, like I said, I wasn't on here to try to corrupt anybody or get anybody. I do believe in the Lord, and I do believe the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving earth. You know, that's what the Bible stands for, basic instructions before leaving earth. But the sad part about the Bible is, I believe in the Bible. I've read the Bible. I follow the Bible, and I do believe in the Lord. But I do believe there's a lot of if you look at all these churches, all these old churches, they was the government buildings. There was these ancient temples. They was these powerhouses, guys. They was what gave frequencies and stuff. That's why they had the organs and stuff in there with the big pipes, you know. If you think about it, guys, that's why they had these in there. There was the frequency. If you could go in there and they would help you, they would make you feel better. They would heal you. The frequencies, they had different frequencies that could heal the body and mind. I'm not bullcrapping. I did. If you look at certain church windows, you know, they always got a design, a different design. It's a different form of frequency that they let off in that building that dealt with whatever situation that frequency, you know, is specialized in. to cure whatever. I believe there was all types of different places that did that. But look, I had Jennifer Page on here. She's like, pagans are the sorcerers in the Bible, and the Bible is strongly against them. And pagans, Christians, but you do got to remember too, Jennifer. I do believe in the Bible. I'm not saying I'm a Christian or not. I'm not a Christian. I do believe in the man above. There's got to be 100% the man above. I just lost my mother. She was the world's sweetest little woman. I tell you what, man. If there's a woman that went to, I tell you what, this is for sure. Oprah, Jennifer, you guys grab each other. Show each other some, unity, some love, some peace, some understanding, some respect. This is what we're trying to go in life, guys. We're trying to go in a positive aspect and forget the negativity, man. Forget the bad things that do happen, because they're going to happen. Look past them. Like, laugh at them. Like, they ain't going to get me down, you know what I'm saying? That's not enough to hold me down. Jump up, guys. Do it. Laugh, smile, laugh, sing, dance. Be happy. Yes, Jennifer. Yeah, see, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? We got another awake person. There was something else in the past. But the government knew well what they were. And to cover that up, they gave it to the churches. They gave these buildings to the churches. So the churches could, have a place of worship. Because they worship the buildings. If that's any kind of recollection, you know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't understand why they was constructed. And how they was constructed. And who they was constructed by. If that makes sense. They didn't understand that. So they gave it to the church because they was holy. Because they must be, because they're still there. I don't know. I think our history exceeds 250, close to 300 years. But besides that, where we was at and what we was doing, I believe in dragons. I believe in other things. And they're still probably out there, guys. There's land. Okay, here for instance, okay. You got Africa and you got America. In America, we have alligators. In Africa, they have crocodiles. In Africa, they got lions. In America, we got bobcats. Okay? Totally different animal, guys. Oh, we got the mountain lions here too, guys. Not the regular lions, but the mountain lions. Okay, not the same. Okay? So who's to say that if we passed the Arctic Circle, which we're not going to be able to because we're being, there ain't no way. We ain't never going to get there. You guys buy me a plane ticket past the Arctic Circle and I'll get on the plane. But I'm going to tell you what, you'll never hear from me again because I'll never get to where I'm going. Well, yeah, because if you think about it, if you read each and every Bible, in which I've read it from the front to the back, to the back to the front, from the center to the front, to the center to the back. That way I got a complete, perfect understanding of it. And I tell you what, I'm one of them people, man. I take it in. I don't know why. I'm a history. I'm a history. I love history. But yeah, I love Jesus too. You know, Jesus was the Lord's son. There, but the Bible and everything that we are taught, guys. How can you teach something, everybody, when you don't know yourself? Okay? Nobody knows anything, guys. We don't know where we came from. We don't. People were jumping off the orphan train, guys. And it's like they didn't even know how they got there or where they came from or who they are for that. They was made up on a piece of paper. Here's a birth certificate. This is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Well, this must be who I am because this is what they said. Okay? It's kind of scary to that fact that that's how it is. But every Bible out there has been re-advised. So they re-advised, which means that they decided what to put in it, what to take out, what to show, and what to not. So, I do believe a lot of what it's got because, like I said, I've read it. But there's a lot of... Well, if you read the Bible, and if you've read the Bible like I have, there's a lot of misconceptions in it as well. And I have read those misconceptions over and over and over again. And there for a while, it had caused me to lose religion. It made me stop believing in, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the things in this world. Because I was like, how in the world can this be our basic instructions before leaving Earth whenever there's so much confusion? There's so many stories that are the same story, but of a different meaning, told in a different way. Did you hear that? Are you sure? That was strange. Was it not? Alright. The other night, I tell you what, I've been on my guard, you know, because I'm somebody, you got to protect your family, you got to love your family, you got to make sure you're solid with your family. And I lost my mom over a year ago. And, I mean, over a year ago, listen to me. I lost my mom like 5 months ago. It's been the hardest, it seems like a year now. Feels like forever. And everybody's like, it's going to get better, guy. Don't worry, man. But whenever you have somebody in your life that was like my mother, so pure, so pure, man. Little lady never smoked a cigarette. Rarely ever touched any alcohol beverages. If it was maybe, you know, I mean, during game night, you know, that happened maybe once a month. My mama loved throwing parties, man. And it wasn't parties that was like drugs and alcohol and everything. My mom would throw birthday parties. My mom would throw barbecues. My mom would throw anniversaries. If you had a special, if you had something special coming, my mom would make sure you felt special during that day, that's for sure. Wouldn't she? Mm-hmm. She'd make you feel like you was something else. She was one of the kindest people that I knew. I mean, she had a smile, man, that lit up this world. You know, I'm from a small, very small town, and I tell you what, when she passed away, the funeral director had told my father that it was by far his one of the biggest ones he's ever seen. He said there was well over 1,000 people that signed her book. They said it took hours for people to even come in and see her because they was waiting outside.
She was a very special lady and very important.
That's humanity right there. That's love. That's what I was raised around. Okay, my mom, it kind of upset me, you know, because whenever I become awoke and I started believing in the flat earth and stuff like that, my mom caught wind and I was telling people that the world was flat. Because I told my nieces and my nephews that the world was flat. Because that's the way I seen it. And if I believe in something so much, why should I be the one? Whenever I know that I'm real and I'm true and I'm not going to try to hurt anybody. I'm not going to try to, you know what I'm saying, mislead anybody. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give everybody the truth. And you know what? The sad thing is, I don't even know what the truth is, man. Because I'm still in the program, guys. We're all in this freaking program. So that's why I need you guys as a community to come in here. And Jennifer Page, I don't know if you subscribed on my channel yet. I'm sorry to change what I was on, but I don't know if you subscribed on my channel, but if you would, please, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 1K. I'm almost there. I haven't checked how many people I have, but last thing I knew, I think I had 917.
You're at 918
now. I'm at 918.
Mm-hmm.
I gained one person. So it would be really nice to gain an extra person. If you guys would share one another, subscribe, support one another, show unity, love, respect, help one another out, man, because this is what this world's supposed to be about, man. Helping one another out, showing each other, you know, tradition, moral, you know. Fabric, come on, guys, put the fabric together. Let's build this freaking house, man, with a foundation on it. You know, with a concrete foundation. You know, with bricks instead of all this wood and all this freaking siding and everything. So whenever the wind blows, guys, we can stand tall, man. Just like these people did back in the day. We don't do that no more. The only time that they build these brick buildings and all that these days is for these expensive corporations or these expensive or expensive mansions or houses built by all these people that have all this money to do so. But if you don't have millions of dollars, you better bet the house that's going to be built for you, well, you're going to outlive it probably. There's going to be a lot of work you're going to have to do on that house before the time you go. I'm just going to say. Me and my girlfriend, we just bought a house together. Before we moved in here, which was about 6 months ago. We was living with my mom and my father in their basement for a little while. Lived down there for about a month together. It'd been years since I lived with my mom and my dad. It felt really strange, especially to bring my girlfriend in. But I got a woman. Well, I wouldn't be with her if she didn't have her values and her morals and her heart and her mind in the right place. Because I tell you what, that's what makes society today, is what you bring to the table, guys. So if you bring a bunch of shit to the table, a bunch of shit's gonna come right back, man. So let's spread the smiles, guys. You know what I mean? Let's spread the cheer. Let's be good to one another. Be helpful to be one another. Hey, if somebody needs some help, don't be like, hey man, I'll help you, but I need this and this and this. Because I tell you what, if you help that person, this, and this, it might not be all met, but I guarantee partial of that will be met. Because you know what? It all comes back, man. It's karma, man. And everything that you pay forward in life comes back to you, guys. It's not about money. It's about karma. It's about how you treat people. It's about human. It's about life. It's about truth, guys, man. It's about being one individual out here in this world that's, you know what I'm saying, traditional. Well, God bless, guys. I'm going to get off here, man. I think I said enough for the day. I just wanted to bring Puff out. And I'm going to bring him out for the final chat. I'm going to do a video later on, guys. My mom had a song that she played on the record player for me whenever I was a little one, man. And get on my stream if you don't mind, and hit the like button, comment, let me know I'm doing a good job, subscribe, share me out, guys, man. Help me get this, help me reach this 1K, yo. I mean, just, it's possible to do so, and I want to do so before all hell breaks loose. So can you please give Giants Tartary a blessing and give him a little support and push him towards his direct goal? I've done everything I could. I've been doing this channel for, I think, over a year now. And you know, I believe I deserve 1K, you know. But it's just what it is. But I want you guys to each and all share one another. Unity, guys. Unity brings strength. You know, and that's the only way that you guys are going to grow, is if you guys help one another out. And that's the only way we're going to grow, guys. And that's the only way we're going to live. And that's the only way we're going to make it through this crap, guys, is if we love one another enough to help one another, feed one another, clothe one another, house one another, man. You know, be human, guys. Be helpful. Because you know what? Don't be greedy. Don't be one of these controllers. Don't think that your shit don't stink and you deserve to rule the roost in the house or wear the pants in the family. Nobody wears the pants in this world except for the only one and the only one and only. And that's the man upstairs. But, thanks, Jim. I appreciate it, man. God bless you guys. And Emmanuel, God bless you. You know, you're always on the stream and you're always there for me. And I appreciate it. Jim Dillinger, you're great too, man. You're always part of the stream. Human, you're great too. I lost you. You probably had to go out and do something, but you're probably listening, but you just ain't writing. God bless you guys. Stay safe. I hope you guys the best. I'm going to give you one more big puff for Giants Tartary. Watch my next video because it's going to be... Oh yeah, human. If you're still on, which I don't think you are, I think you done got off. Bye all to you. Hey, get everybody. Everybody get each other, man. I'm going to guarantee every which one of you, if I don't have you on my subscription, I guarantee you will be today. But beside the point, guys, I love you. Stay safe. May God protect. I'm going to give you a big puff and I'm out the door. Giants Tartary. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Puff the Magic Dragon, yo. Keeping it real. Peace.